Good evening and welcome to the Orange County Public Schools 2018 Super Scholars Recognition Ceremony. Please rise for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance presented by the Winter Park High School Navy Junior ROTC. Please remain standing until the colors have retired. I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Now, please welcome and join me in welcoming Chairman of the Orange County School Board, Mr. Bill Sublette.
Well, good evening, everybody. Oh, come on. Good evening, everybody. It's a joyous occasion. So we do so many of these every year, and I always think that we totally have them down seamlessly and flawlessly, but I think, Dr. Jenkins, next year we need to make a note to remember to designate somebody to lead the pledge. I want to thank all of y'all for being here this evening. It's a very special occasion. It's one of our favorite events where we get to recognize these fine scholars tonight who are really such exceptional role models. And in my job as Orange County School Board Chairman, I have the opportunity to frequently go out and talk to groups of students, oftentimes groups of parents and teachers and educators and community members. And one of the observations I always make, and I think it applies to all of the scholars that we're recognizing tonight, is contrary to what a lot of folks think. The most important folks in our schools are not the teachers, not necessarily the principals, not the parents, but it's students like your children who are wonderful, tremendous role models for their fellow students. Because by the example these scholars have set, they have shown every child, every student in their school that reaching for the stars is actually possible, and that if you keep striving and you work hard, you can achieve greatness. For that, students, I want to thank you for being such tremendous role models for your fellow students. And although these students are certainly, and I mean it sincerely, the most important persons in our schools, none of this would be possible were not for tremendous administrators who set the bar high, who set high expectations. And I'd like to ask all of our high school principals who are with us this evening, stand and please allow us to recognize you as well. Please stand. Also, I think that all of the students here tonight who are being recognized would also acknowledge that they would not be about to walk across this stage this evening were it not for a tremendous support network at home. So kids, let me ask you to make sure your parents stand so we can recognize these tremendous parents in the auditorium. Stand up, parents. Let us recognize you. Thank you. Every one of the 91 students that we are honoring tonight has worked hard throughout their academic career, and especially over the past 4 years of high school. Their high school days, however, are now quickly coming to a close. But before high school is merely a distant memory in the rearview mirror, it is important to me and my fellow school board members to recognize your academic achievements, because you represent truly the best and brightest of Orange County Public Schools. I'm joined tonight by my fellow board members. We make a wonderful team. We're always proud of the fact that not only do we function well as a school board, but we're all genuinely good friends and all have the same goal and mission, which is to make Orange County Public Schools a place where all of us can be proud to send our children, where high achievement is possible, as these student scholars tonight have made such tremendous high achievements. So I'd like to recognize my fellow board members standing off in the wings thanks to a bad hip. Peek your head out here, Miss Joey Cadle from Winter Park and this district. Welcome, Joe. I'm also joined this evening by District 2, Miss Daryl Flynn. Somebody I'm proud to call my vice chairman, a new member of the board and a sure star, Miss Linda Cobert, our vice chair. From District 5, we all like to joke on the school board, you never want to fall what I call the lion of the school board. It's like trying to follow Newt Rockne when you're speaking, Mrs. Kat Gordon. From District 6, one of our finest school board members and somebody I'm proud to call a friend, Mrs. Nancy Robinson. And I hope one of our next county commissioners from District 7, Miss Christine Moore. And Miss Pam Gould is not able to be with us tonight, but if you could give Miss Pam Gould a hand of applause as well. So tonight, seniors, I will close with this. It is all about you. We are proud of all of our 13,000 graduating seniors and their achievements, but since this room isn't big enough to honor all 13,000 of them, we asked our high schools to honor and recognize and help us identify what we like to call our super scholars. Students who are offered admission to our country's top 20 universities and colleges as ranked by U.S. News and World Report, or who were appointed to one of the United States military academies. Your presence here means you are one of a very small number of students nationwide who have been admitted to one of these prestigious and extremely, as you all know, competitive schools. These institutions of higher learning we will mention tonight are only a partial list of the many schools that sought out these fine academic scholars. And I know that all of us, especially the parents, the principals, the teachers, and the school support staff who are here tonight, are extremely proud of you, as I am personally extremely proud of you. At this time, it's my great pleasure to introduce our quarterback, somebody who is not just the finest school superintendent in Central Florida, not just the state of Florida, but who has been recognized as one of the finest superintendents in the entire United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Barbara Jenkins.
Thank you, Chairman. He recognized everyone else so diligently. Would you help me honor our Chairman, Bill Sublette, for his leadership of our school board? There will be lots of finals this year for many of our board members, but for the one whose brainchild this event was, I especially want to recognize him at his last Super Scholar. So let's thank him one more time. Now, it is my honor to be here with you all. I tell you, this time of year is so exciting for our young people. Anybody ever heard of senioritis? Yeah, don't even think about it. So I understand that most of our seniors have had their last academic day, and they have a few free days before they go through that tremendous occasion called graduation, where they walk across the stage. It's an exciting time for our young people, our brilliant students, as well as their parents. And so I certainly want to congratulate all of you on your tremendous accomplishments, and to the parents as well for your hard work. You see, in Orange County Public Schools, we have this vision that we want to be the best at what we do. We want to be the top producer of successful students in the nation. And then our mission statement frankly says how we get there. The only way we can do that is if we lead our students to success with the support and involvement of families and the community. And so tonight, these young people represent the epitome of that mission, success. And while, as the chairman mentioned, you make wonderful role models to students on your campuses, I think you help prove to young people all over something that we've been pushing really hard in Orange County Public Schools, and that is smart is not just something you're born with. Smart is just not just something you are. If you work hard, you get smarter. And that message to our young people, from the very youngest to those who are in high school, is a very important message and very critical to their future success. And so if you don't mind, we will continue to use you as examples for our young people. When you work harder, you get smarter, and your success becomes even more and more pronounced. So I'm so very proud of you. I want to be the first to congratulate you before any of you walk across the stage. Your parents are extremely proud of you. I don't think I can beat their level of jubilation at this accomplishment. But this entire school board, my entire administrative team, some of my area superintendents, my chief of high schools, Dr. Harold Border, is here. All of us are very proud of you. We all want to take some credit for your success, but the truth is, it's you. You are responsible for your success, and we're very proud to be a part of it. So to gather our attention again as we celebrate, I want you to enjoy your celebration for all that you've accomplished, but to gather us together on one accord and to preside over this special recognition ceremony, I want to introduce to you someone very special to Orange County Public Schools that has volunteered her time to help us introduce our Super Scholars. Please join me in welcoming Nancy Alvarez from WFTV Channel 9. Thank you very much. Here's Nancy to take it away.
Hi, everybody. Hi. How are you guys? Congratulations, first of all. Thank you so much for having me. I'll just tell you briefly why, this event is so special to me. I'm here as a news anchor, I guess, but really I'm here because I'm a proud OCPS mom. Yay! So parents out there, you can just kind of close your eyes and think back to when you were in my shoes. I have a little guy who's just finishing first grade, and a little girl who's about to start kindergarten. And no, I'm not gonna sit here for half an hour telling you all about them, even though I want to. And even though I wanna cry, I'm not gonna do that either. But yeah, just think back to when you were in my shoes, with a little first grader and a kindergartner, because I know in a blink of an eye, I'll be in your shoes. And I hope I am in your shoes, because parents that are out there, you are an inspiration to me. I've gotten to meet a few of these students. We've done a couple of stories, and wow, there's really no words. They're just incredible, and I'm just so proud to be here and so happy, and so thank you for having me. We want to get started now with the program. Of course, we are recognizing this very special group of Orange County Public School students. These 91 students represent 19 high schools. In fact, this is the first time in the history of our Super Scholars event that all OCPS high schools are represented. So we're incredibly proud of each and every one of you, and that deserves a huge round of applause. Every school is here. That is awesome. Before we move on to the recognition part of the evening, I'd like to invite someone very special who does so much, Debbie Pedraza, the Senior Director of the Foundation for Orange County Public Schools. Debbie, please come up and share some exciting information from some of our previous Super Scholars. There you are.
Thank you, Nancy. And as the mother of a second grader, I'm going to try not to cry too. He's at Vista Lakes Elementary. I'm very proud of him. But I want to talk first to the students. We have something very special that happens here in Orange County Public Schools, and it was started by students just like you. A few years ago, about 3 years ago, two alumni from where, I can't see you guys, where's Timber Creek? Let me hear Timber Creek. There you are. Two alumni from Timber Creek started a special program to make sure that your success is supported even after you leave Orange County Public Schools. They have set up an entire network of Super Scholar alumni across the country to help make sure that you all have guidance, you have support, and you get a little bit of advice about what you can expect. And they have a special event that they're putting together for you on Saturday, June 9th. All this information will be provided to you when you pick up your certificates. But it's a Welcome Day workshop. They have a panel of alumni who have all gone on to these top 20 colleges and universities and to the military academies to share with you what their experience has been and to make sure that you have a chance to learn from that experience. There will be information and workshops, and parents, you're invited. So you'll see more information about it. It's an afternoon, and we will serve refreshments. We'll be down at the Ronald Blocker Educational Leadership Center for that event. I hope to see you all there. Our past Super Scholar alumni love connecting with you, and the more who come, the bigger the network grows. So thank you very much, and congratulations. Thanks, Nancy.
All right, Debbie, thank you so much. So we have a couple of announcements here to make. In order to keep to our 1 hour time frame, here is how tonight is going to work. Every student should have received from their principal a white card with their name and number on it. So hold on to that card. When it is your school's turn to be recognized, you and your principal will be directed to come down the aisle and line up on the steps to my right here. Principals will hand me your card, and you will proceed to the middle of the stage where you'll be greeted by Dr. Jenkins, Chair Sublette, and your school board representative. Our photographers are here tonight. Iris Prego and Al Scotti with Strawbridge Studios will take pictures of each school's Super Scholars, so thank you for being here. Each of you will also receive a handsome Super Scholar cover, which was generously provided by Herf Jones. So we'll have pictures of the evening, and they always turn out so nice, so thank you. Now, Mr. Doug Damari from Herf Jones is with us tonight, of course, as well. Always they're here to help us distribute. Your commemorative certificate will go into these covers and can be picked up at the end of the program during our reception. So I don't know if I had one to model off for you, but I don't think I do, but they're very nice. So we don't have time or space to accommodate everyone up front for pictures, so we ask that parents and friends please take photos from your seats. Parents, I know that's hard to do. I would be diving across the stage if it was my kid. I promise Al and Iris take great pictures, and the files will be sent to your principals next week, so you will have them. So try to control yourselves with your phones. Also, after the recognition, there will be a reception in the cafeteria, and there is a photo wall there as well for taking pictures. So plenty of opportunity for photos so you can post and do the proud mom and dad posts later. So if Chair Sublette, Dr. Jenkins, and school board member Joey Cadle will come to the front first, we will get started. And we will get started with District 1, which is represented by school board member Joey Cadle, who represents East River University and Winter Park High Schools. And I'll ask East River Assistant Principal Jennifer Fugate to come up so we can get started. Okay, so we can restrain from photos, but we can be loud, right? And cheer and scream. So let's give it up for our first Super Scholars. Taylor Morris was accepted to Northwestern and the University of Notre Dame. He is among the top 10% of his class, part of the Apex program, Multicultural Club, Hip Hop Club. What? Give us a move. Come on, Hip Hop Club. Crew and volunteers for the Boys and Girls Club at Corner Lake Middle. He plans to attend the University of Florida, major in civil engineering, and become a small business owner. Give it up for Taylor Morris. Up next, Paola Torres Sotelo has been accepted to Johns Hopkins University. She is passionate about volunteerism and works to support students with disabilities. At Johns Hopkins, she plans to study pre-medicine and hopes to become a pediatric cardiologist. Congratulations, East River Super Scholars. And we'll give them a minute there to take their photos. All right, one more time for East River. Congratulations, guys. All right, up next, University High and Dr. Ann Kakara. So let's welcome them. And our first super scholar from University High is varsity athlete Haley Cuevas, who was accepted to Duke and Northwestern universities. Amazing. She is 4th ranked in her class and is a member of the track and field and weightlifting team. She plans to major in biology to become an obstetrician gynecologist. And up next from University High, Giselle Fiestan was accepted to Grinnell College. Growing up, this #1 ranked student wanted to be a ballerina, a lawyer, or a school principal, among other careers. That's quite the range. After volunteering at her aunt's nursing home in the 5th grade, she chose to become a doctor to create a more personal connection with others. She wants to be an obstetrician and work with Doctors Without Borders after med school. Impressive. Congratulations, University High. Oh, I'm good. I think I'm here. Yeah. Congratulations, University High Super Scholars. All right, who's ready for 17 Super Scholars? You ready? Let's move on to Winter Park High School, and we welcome Assistant Principal Aaron Vacchio. And while they come up, audience, I ask that I guess we have to hold our applause this time because there's so many, until all the students from each high school have been named. That's what it says in the script, but I cheat. I let you cheer. I think it's fun. All right, so let's begin with our first super scholar. Lily Ite has been accepted to Grinnell College. She is valedictorian of her class, a member of the orchestra program, and started a volunteer group for the Ronald McDonald House. She plans to study and work in economics. Maya Chowdhury was accepted to Duke University. She is a National Merit Scholar who speaks three languages and has already visited 30 countries. Amazing. She plans to double major in statistics and financial economics and become a researcher. Adam Deloche has been accepted to, there's a list, Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, and Johns Hopkins. He is a National Merit Scholar finalist, woodwind captain, and all-state saxophonist. He plans to major in engineering and music performance in hopes of becoming an engineer. Sabrina Froh has been accepted to Washington University in St. Louis. She is trilingual, has completed more than 300 community service hours, and will be an altman at Tulane University. She plans to major in international business and run a nonprofit organization. Matthew Kachita received an appointment to the U.S. Air Force Academy. You can clap. He is a National Merit Scholar and is a member of the track team and the band. He plans to study astronautical engineering. Anna Leedy, welcome to the stage. Anna has been accepted to Williams College. She is an IB student and valedictorian in orchestra and chorus and has volunteered more than 200 hours teaching children to swim at the Winter Park YMCA Eatonville Swimming Program. She plans to major in music history and become a teacher. Sophie Lebo has been accepted to Washington University in St. Louis. She is an editor of the school yearbook and wants to change the world. She plans to major in political science and assist with health food availability and nutritional education. Tina Liu was accepted to Amherst College. She is a member of the Winter Park High School drumline, principal flutist in the band and orchestra, and is the founder president of the Calligraphy Club. She plans to major in music therapy or ethnomusicology and become a music therapist. Amir McElroy was accepted to Vanderbilt University and plans to major in child development. He is a dedicated IB student, passionate volunteer, and an ambassador for the Special Olympics. Upon completion of college, Amir plans to become a pediatrician. Up next, Drew McMahon, accepted to Swarthmore College. The varsity baseball player plans to major in economics and finance. His goal is to become a chief risk officer for a large corporation. That sounds like he's going to make a lot of money. Up next, Maria Sarakis was accepted to another list, ready? Columbia, Cornell, Georgetown, and the University of Pennsylvania. Fluent in Greek, she plans to major in computer science and financial economics. Oh, and she plans to become President of the United States of America, by the way. So, you heard it here first. Up next is world champion ballroom dancer Amanda Sanchez, who was accepted to Duke University. Amazing. Wow. She is an IB student, a passionate community activist, and led the school's memorial following the Parkland tragedy. Amanda plans to major in biology and become a dermatologist. And she's not ballroom dancing. Up next, Julia Schmidt, who's been accepted at Vanderbilt. She's been a dancer at the School of Performing Arts for 14 years and is the creator of a dance at the Down Syndrome Association of Central Florida. She plans to major in special education and become a speech therapist. Patara Prin Smith-Tucson has been accepted to Duke. She is a 5-time All-State musician, 2-time varsity tennis state finalist, and recipient of a full ride scholarship to Duke. She plans to major in mathematics or economics and become a CEO. Up next, Mitchell Thomas has been accepted to Columbia. He's a National Merit Finalist, drum major of the marching band, and principal oboe in the band and orchestra. He plans to study civil engineering. Jackson Webster was accepted to Brown University. For the past 4 years, he has served as a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity and is among the top 10 students in his class. Jackson plans on majoring in applied mathematics in hopes of becoming a scientific researcher. And finally, from Winter Park, Mark Whittingham has been accepted to Northwestern University. This IB student is an award-winning video production student and recent video production intern for Orlando City Soccer. He plans to major in journalism and communications and produce video content for a professional sports team. Very cool. Let's give our Winter Park High School Super Scholars a huge round of applause. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, Winter Park High School. All right, up next, Colonial High and Principal Jose Martinez. And I just want to say really quickly, come on, this school, this school year for this school district and all the students that this school district took from Puerto Rico, I just want to take a moment to say about Colonial High School, they actually took in the most students that evacuated from Puerto Rico after the hurricane, and that included, some seniors. And I know that there has just been so much work done at all our schools, but really Colonial and Mr. Martinez. So I just wanted to mention that because it really, and 17 At least 17 of those evacuees are graduating. These are kids who never imagined they'd be graduating here when they started their senior year. So give it up for Colonial and all the schools that really went the extra mile for these kids. Amazing. All right, so from Colonial High School and Principal Jose Martinez, let's welcome up first Luis Febres Jr., who has been accepted to Haverford College. He is valedictorian of his class and teaches and tutors ESOL and algebra to underclassmen. He plans to major in biomedical sciences and mechanical engineering and become an emergency room doctor or surgeon in the military. Please welcome Luis Mata, who has been accepted to Northwestern University and is a National Hispanic Scholar. He plans to major in mechanical engineering and wants to pursue a career as an engineer at Lockheed Martin. And Joshua Ueda received an appointment to the U.S. Naval Academy. He is captain of both the high school water polo and swim team, an officer in the AFJROTC program, and is in the ACE Cambridge program. He plans to major in weapons and systems engineering and wants to become an engineer and admiral in the Navy. Congratulations, Colonial High School Super Scholars. Congratulations. Up next, Lake Nona High School and Principal Martha Chang. Our first Super Scholar from Lake Nona, John Anthony Bartley, has received an appointment to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. He plans to pursue a degree and career in engineering. And from Lake Nona, Luke McDonald has been accepted into Cornell. He was a member of the water polo and swim teams throughout his high school career and is the youngest of 4 siblings, all of which attended Lake Nona High and the University of Florida. He plans to major in engineering. Congratulations, Lake Nona High School. Up next, Timber Creek High School. Please welcome Principal Kelly Paduano. And up first, from Timber Creek, Gabriela Estrada has been accepted, we got a list, Cornell, Northwestern, Notre Dame, Vassar, and Johns Hopkins. She is the captain of the debate team, vice president of the National Honor Society, and co-founder of the volunteer club, Students Helping Students. She plans to major in religious studies and become a war correspondent. Wow. All right, up next, Abigail Hillis, who was accepted into Colgate College. She is the president of the 212 student chorus and was selected to be member of the All-State Chorus for the past 4 years. She plans to major in physics and become a physicist. Megan Richards has a list. She's been accepted into Duke, Notre Dame, and Vanderbilt. The National AP Scholar has participated in the school's chorus throughout high school, leads a girls' Who Code Club, and is 4th in her class. She plans to major in biophysics in hopes of becoming a pediatrician. Up next, Katarina Wolf has been accepted into Harvard University. She currently speaks 6 languages, and is the founder of the United Nations Foundation Girl Up Charter. She plans to study economics with a pre-med track and hopes to have a career that allows her to better the world. And Daniel Wu, this is a long list, has been accepted into Duke, Johns Hopkins, MIT, Rice, Stanford, and Vanderbilt. By the end of his junior year, Daniel has passed 19 AP exams with 5s and received an A in 7 dual enrollment courses at the University of Central Florida. I'm exhausted. How about you guys? The #1 ranked student plans to major in a STEM-related field and is looking forward to research opportunities during the summer. But take a break, okay? And like take a nap or something. Congratulations, Timber Creek Super Scholars. All right, congratulations, Timber Creek Super Scholars. All right, up next is District 3, represented by School Board Vice Chairman Linda Cobert. Schools in this district are Boone, Cypress Creek, and Freedom. So we'll welcome Boone High and Principal Dusty Johns to the stage, and we'll get started with these awesome students. David Bruno, who just made an appearance on Channel 9, he's a Channel 9 superstar right here, has been accepted into, ready? This is quite a list, so I'm just gonna like lean on the podium. Okay, David Bruno has been accepted to the California Institute of Technology, Cornell, Dartmouth, Harvard, Johns Hopkins, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Northwestern University, Stanford, Williams College, and Yale. He's going to Harvard, right? Harvard, yes. And he is the president of the senior class and lieutenant governor of the Key Club. He's also a Brian Cameron Scholar, Ben Carson Scholar, and Coca-Cola Scholar who plans to study computer science and history. Up next, Anezi Bueno has been accepted to the University of Chicago. She's a member of the Law Magnet and plans to study economics. She is the ambassador of the Spanish Honor Society and is also learning Korean and Japanese. Jay Crawford has been accepted to Brown University. She is the 2017 4A state champ for the discus throw and has competed in 5 state championships in track and field and weightlifting. She's also a member of the Superintendent Student Advisory Council and plans to study biochemistry. Thomas Burt Fletcher is an Eagle Scout who's been accepted to, here we go, U.S. Coast Guard Academy, Air Force Academy, Naval Academy, and U.S. Military Academy at West Point. He is a National Merit Scholar and varsity cross-country athlete. He plans to attend the U.S. Naval Academy to study aerospace engineering. Savion Jean-Pierre has been accepted to Duke, Northwestern, and Vanderbilt Universities, and Washington University in St. Louis. He's the senior class vice president, president of the French Club, and winner of the MLK Humanitarian Award. He's also a math tutor. He plans to attend Duke to study computer science and African American studies. Sam Liu was accepted to Northwestern University. She is one of Boone's valedictorians and first in her class, also made an appearance on Channel 9 this week. She won Best in Show for Publicity Design at the district level and Straight Superiors at the state level. She plans to major in economics and communication studies. Dominique Dom O'Valley was accepted to Duke. He's graduating from Boone's National Academy of Finance, where he's prepared tax returns for community members and worked as a student teller at the Boone branch of CFE Federal Credit Union. He plans to study economics and wants to be the CFO of a large corporation. And Jose Rodriguez has been accepted to Vanderbilt University and plans to study vocal performance. He's the president of the Tri-M Music Honor Society and the only student from Boone to make it into the Florida All-State Honor Choir. He wants to teach vocal performance at the college level. Congratulations to all of our Boone High School Super Scholars. All right, go Boone. Next up, Cypress Creek High School and Principal John McHale. Let's welcome Cypress Creek up. And our first Super Scholar is Gianluca Delgado, who has been accepted to Caltech. He is a first-generation college student, National Merit Scholarship winner, and Questbridge Match Scholar. He plans to major in computer science and become an artificial intelligence researcher and developer. Awesome. Abigail Flores has been accepted to Johns Hopkins. She's a Quayton Mildred Hill Scholarship recipient, Questbridge finalist, and a viola player in the Sinfonia Orchestra. She plans to major in molecular biology and become a geneticist. Michelle Huang has been accepted to Duke. She is the president of the Eco Club and is the 2017 National Beta Club Convention Poetry Champ. In 2017, she also went on a European tour with the Florida Symphony Youth Orchestra. She plans to major in wildlife conservation and become a conservation biologist. Yeah. Camila Jimenez Isla has been accepted to, here's a list, Harvard, Northwestern, Princeton, Stanford, and the University of Pennsylvania. She is a Cuban immigrant. Woo! She's a Cuban immigrant and first-generation college student. Last summer, she studied at Princeton University in research investigations on topics such as foreign direct investment. She began a food sharing project at her school, which consists of collecting unopened food disposed by students and then redistributing them in the community. Undecided on her major, but the sky's the limit, right? Plans to lead a nonprofit organization that improves the quality of education for others. Amazing. Up next, Neil Mohit has been accepted into Cornell. He is a sports and artistic photographer, teaches photography, and works with his parents in their animal hospital. He plans to major in biology and become a cardiologist. Uzochi Oparahi has been accepted to Middlebury College. He is a thespian and is the team captain of the varsity football and wrestling teams. He plans to major in biology and become a pediatric surgeon. Javier Ramirez has been accepted into Cornell. The Questbridge finalist actively volunteers with community services organizations and often looks for ways to give back to his home country of Venezuela. He's the first person in his family to attend college and plans to major in political science. Congratulations, Javier. And up next, Maria Erendeta has been accepted to Duke. She is ranked third in her class and is captain and most valuable player of the tennis team. She plans to major in biology and economics and become an anesthesiologist. Congratulations, Cypress Creek Super Scholars. Up next, Freedom High School, and I'd like to welcome Principal Jennifer Cupid McCoy. All right, up first from Freedom High School, David Calvo, who has been accepted to, ready? Caltech, Cornell, Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and MIT. He currently runs a website design and development business and is the first in his family to attend college. Is David here? Oh, I don't think David's here. But that's really impressive and deserves applause. Okay. Up next, Sarah Chair. She has been accepted to Duke. She is the student body president, member of the Superintendent Student Advisory Council, and Junior Leadership Orange, and is a volunteer for a gift for teaching. Sarah plans to major in political science or international relations and wants to work in government overseas or become a lawyer. Maya Cords has been accepted to the University of Pennsylvania and Williams College. She is member of the AP Capstone program, played varsity basketball throughout high school, and is the vice president of the National Honor Society. Maya plans to major in anthropology. Aisha Nwiti has been accepted to Brown. She has interned with the United Nations Association of Orlando for several years and is chairwoman for Model UN conferences and oversees the New Neighbors Project, which welcomes refugees with resources and materials. Additionally, she has volunteered in the Sacred Valley of Peru, constructing dorms for low-income indigenous girls and mentors children in their home village in Morocco. Amazing. She plans to major in linguistic, transnational, and comparative indigenous studies and pursue the convergence of education and diplomacy. That's all. That's all I got. Congratulations, Freedom Super Scholars, and that is all of our District 3 Super Scholars, so congratulations to all of you. Amazing. All right, now it is District 4's turn, and we'll begin with Dr. Phillips High School. Olympia and West Orange are included in this. We'll begin with Dr. Phillips. And first up is Dr. Phillips' Principal Suzanne Knight. Welcome. And first from Dr. Phillips High, let's welcome Julia Burgel, who has been accepted to Yale. She is co-president of the Science National Honor Society, editor-in-chief for the school's yearbook, received her Adobe certification in graphic design, and was named the 2016-17 AP Calculus Student of the Year. Wow. Julia is a class valedictorian and plans to study computer engineering. And let's welcome next Alex Kohler, who has been accepted to Harvard. He is a violist in the National Youth Orchestra and volunteers at the Orlando Shakespeare Theater. He plans to major in social studies and ultimately make a large impact on society through his passions. Congratulations to our Dr. Phillips Super Scholars. Congratulations, Dr. Phillips. Up next, Olympia High School and Principal Guy Swenson. All right, first up from Olympia, Fernando Alvarez. Fernando has been accepted to MIT. He is a National Merit Scholar, AP National Scholar, and a Quiz Bowl champ. He plans to major and work in biomedical engineering. Caitlin Collier has been accepted to the University of Pennsylvania. She is the president of the debate team, captain of the girls lacrosse team, and is a national AP scholar. She plans to study geology, environmental science, and become a scientific researcher. Mark Daniel Leon Gomez has been accepted to, all right, here goes, Cornell, Duke, Johns Hopkins, Northwestern, the University of Chicago, the University of Pennsylvania, and Vanderbilt. All of them. He is the salutatorian of his class and plans to study physics. He aspires to be financially comfortable. I think he'll be all right. All right, up next, Sahil Naik has been accepted to Vanderbilt University. He plans to major in neurobiological sciences to become a neurosurgeon. And Michael Thomas Russo has been accepted to Brown, Cornell, Duke, Rice, and the University of Pennsylvania. He is the valedictorian of his class, varsity swim captain, and president of the National Technical Honor Society. He plans to major in computer science and become whatever the world wants him to be. Congratulations to our super scholars from Olympia High. Up next is West Orange High School. Let's welcome Principal William Floyd. And our first student from West Orange, Blake Hollis, has been accepted to Cornell. Blake is a member of the undefeated champion varsity volleyball team, recipient of the National Hispanic Recognition Award, and is a volunteer for the Boys and Girls Club. She plans to major in biomedical engineering. And Sarah Tatum has been accepted to Duke University. She is the president of the National Honor Society, a National Merit Scholar, and principal alto saxophone and vice president of the West Orange Band Program. She plans to major in microbiology and cell science to become a biomedical researcher. Congratulations to our West Orange Super Scholars, and that completes District 4. A huge round of applause for you guys. Awesome. All right, congrats, West Orange High. And now let's move on to District 5. You may know this lady. Let's welcome School Board Member Kathleen Cat Gordon to the stage, representing Jones and Oak Ridge High Schools. And our first school is Jones, and we'd like to welcome Principal Allison Kirby to the stage. And from Jones High School, we have Alyssa Wilson. Alyssa has been accepted to Duke. In addition to taking care of her two younger siblings to assist her mom, she is the second-ranked student in her class. An international baccalaureate diploma candidate and a Questbridge recipient. She plans to major in global health and become a physician's assistant. Congratulations, Alyssa. Amazing. All right, Alyssa and Jones High School. Up next is Oak Ridge and Principal Jennifer Bellinger. Let's welcome her to the stage. Up first from Oak Ridge High, Diego Caceres is a Quest Bridge Match Scholar who has been accepted to the University of Pennsylvania. He is an immigrant from Venezuela, Vice President of the Junior Achievement Class of 2018, and is the first in his family to attend college. He plans to major in international relations and become the President of the General Assembly in the United Nations. No doubt. And up next, let's welcome Jaden Smith, who has been accepted into Dartmouth, Grinnell, and Wellesley. She is the president of the Junior Achievement Magnet and will be the first member of her family to attend an Ivy League college. She plans to study economics and political science and become a lawyer. Let's give a huge round of applause to our Oak Ridge Super Scholars. All right, Oak Ridge, congratulations. All right, up next is District 6. Let's welcome School Board Member Nancy Robinson to the stage, representing Edgewater and Evans High Schools. And our first school is Edgewater. Let's welcome Assistant Principal Kenneth Bowles to the stage. Thank you for being here. Our first Super Scholar from Edgewater is Mackenzie Cope, who has been accepted to the U.S. Air Force Academy and West Point. She is a member of the Student Government Association and leads monthly volunteer projects on campus. Although she is going to the Air Force, her ultimate goal is to become a Marine. So there you go. Anthony Das has been accepted to Cornell and Johns Hopkins. He's a Conrad Spirit of Innovation finalist and has worked on projects to improve occupational therapy for amputees receiving prosthetics. He plans to major in biomedical engineering and open his own business one day. Sharon Yeanert has been accepted to Notre Dame. She is captain of the varsity volleyball team, an award-winning artist, and a regular volunteer at the Coalition for the Homeless. She plans to become an architect. Congratulations, Edgewater Super Scholars. Congratulations, Edgewater Super Scholars. And now, representing Evans, let's welcome Principal Rolando Bailey to the stage. And now let's welcome Evans High School valedictorian, Nordia Simmons, who has been accepted to Johns Hopkins and Vassar. She is president of UNICEF and a volunteer for Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando. She plans to study mathematics and political science and become a pediatric surgeon. And Edna Ulisi has been accepted to Bowdoin College. She's a first-generation college student and has served as a Florida Senate page and member of the Pine Hills Community Youth Advisory Board. Awesome. She plans to study political science and international affairs to become a CIA worker, United States ambassador, United Nations or White House worker. We'll see, whatever comes first, or a community developer. Amazing. Let's give it up for our Evans High School Super Scholars. And that is all of our District 6 Super Scholars. Congratulations to all of you. Okay. I was chatting, sorry. Okay. Last but not least, District 7. Let's welcome School Board Member Christine Moore, representing Ocoee and Wekiva High Schools. And Apopka, of course. And first up is Apopka. Hello. All right. Let's start with Apopka High School and Principal Matthew Arnold. And up first from Apopka, let's welcome Carlos Aarons, who has been accepted to Vanderbilt University, where he plans to major in vocal performance. Carlos is an Eagle Scout and has completed 2 mission trips in the country of Panama. He hopes to become a Broadway singer. Questbridge finalist Bianca Beckwith has been accepted to Cornell and Northwestern universities. She is an AP scholar with distinction who plans to major in neuropsychiatry. She desires to research mental illness to increase understanding of and reduce the stigma associated with the condition. Brittany Beckwith has been accepted to Cornell and Northwestern universities. Do we have sisters?
Yeah, we're twins.
Twins! Oh my gosh, my God. Where are your parents? Are your parents here? Both of them. Look at Mama. Is that Mom? Look at her. She's like, I'm over here. It's me. That's amazing. Not 1 by 2. Oh, okay. And for the record, Brittany is the oldest by 3 minutes, right? Okay. It's important. Brittany has been accepted into Cornell and Northwestern. Early interest in science, especially regarding the environment, inspired her desire to study environmental science. She is the vice president of the National Honor Society and hopes to find ways to be more sustainable and take care of the planet. So that's awesome. Congratulations to both of you. And last but not least, from Apopka High, let's welcome Melanie Halem to the stage, valedictorian of her graduating class. And she has been accepted into Georgetown, Northwestern, and Vanderbilt universities. In addition to being named a National Merit Finalist, she is an active member of her church. She plans to major in political science and become an environmental lawyer and policymaker. Congratulations, Apopka High School Super Scholars. Awesome. All right, up next, let's welcome Ocoee High School and Principal Laura Busey. And from Ocoee High, let's welcome Super Scholar Ryan Lee to the stage. Ryan has been accepted into the U.S. Naval Academy. He is the #1 ranked student in his senior class. He's captain of the varsity swimming and water polo teams and will graduate with his AA degree from Valencia College. So that's done. Check. He plans to study cyber operations and become a Navy SEAL. Congratulations, Ryan. Amazing. All right, congratulations, Ryan. Up next are the students from Wekiva High. Let's welcome Principal Michelle Erickson to the stage. Thank you for being here. And up first from Wekiva, let's welcome Dwight Lawrence, who has been accepted to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. He is a member of the varsity football and track teams and an active member of the National Honor Society. Additionally, he volunteered with the Boys and Girls Club and the Misfit Community Outreach Program, mentoring youth, performing community cleanups, and feeding the homeless. Dwight plans to study computer science and become an engineer. Juan Serrano has been accepted to Rice University. He is a member of the varsity team and has received several awards, including the Principal's Award, Scholars Academy Student of the Year, and Sportsmanship Award during a tennis match. He also volunteers with Girls Learn International, an organization that promotes equal treatment of women and young children all over the world. Juan hopes to study and work in mechanical engineering. And let's welcome Super Scholar Corey Street, who has been accepted to the U.S. Naval Academy. He's a member of Mu Alpha Theta, the National Honor Society, and the Spanish Honor Society, and devotes his time as a math tutor on Saturday for his peers. He plans to study cyber operations and become a naval officer. Congratulations to our Wekiva Super Scholars. And that is all of our Super Scholars for District 7. Congratulations. That's it. That's everybody. So let's give a round of applause to each and every one of you. And your parents, your families, your teachers, everybody who made this possible. This concludes our recognition of the 2018 Super Scholars for Orange County Public Schools. Congratulations again to all of you. We want to invite you to continue the celebration at a special reception in the Winter Park Cafeteria. It's located in the building directly across from where we are. We're going to ask that the Super Scholars exit first. And remember, we have plenty of photo opportunities in there at the reception. So get your phones ready, Mom and Dad. Congratulations, Super Scholars. Congratulations to your families. Thank you all and have a great night. Drive home safe. It's still raining out there, I think. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. Good night.